now's the part where we get soaked with gas. Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, I'd say they work pretty good. That doesn't. Alright, so we finally got some parts for the E36. Ordering from FCP, like I do all my maintenance stuff. We're gonna get this box opened up. Ordered a fuel filter and some hood struts. It's probably like the last maintenance stuff I'll do for a little bit, and we'll get into some fun stuff. So we're gonna get right into it. So yeah, like any E36, these hood struts are all beat, and the hood falls on my head, and it's fallen on the camera before when I was trying to film the valve cover video. So we're gonna get them swapped out. And then most of the videos for fuel filters are on 96 cars, so S52 cars, but these ones are in like a little bit different place, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to get a good shot for you. So that's your fuel filter on an S50 E36 M3, and it's just same idea. It's just two hose clamps that connect it, one at the bottom and one at the top. Pull it out, swap it out. So again, shout out FCP, where I'm always buying my maintenance parts. Got a Bosch filter and some OEM hood struts, or whatever company makes them. Part number for you S50 guys like me, it is a different filter than an S52 car. If I get the camera to focus. So yeah, it is a different filter than an S52 car. That's your filter number. Part numbers for hood struts for probably any E36, I'm assuming. There's your part number for those. I think we're gonna start with doing these hood struts because that is a pain if it's gonna keep falling while I'm trying to do it. It's nothing special on these really. You just got a pin that's going through the hood, and then like a little clip is holding the pin in. Pull the clip off, probably push the pin through, swap the shock out, put the new one in, put the clip on, you're all good. Oh, and probably before you do this, I kind of did this out of precaution. You should probably prop the hood up with something in case it falls on you, because hoods are heavy and they do hurt when they hit you in the back of the head. So yeah, I'm hoping I can do this with one hand so I can show you guys. Got that little clip that's holding the pin in. Just gonna want to lift it up and over that pin like that. A little screwdriver or something. And you should be able to just kind of pop it off, yeah, like that. Same thing for the bottom, obviously. Yep, so same thing for the bottom. You're gonna want to pop this clip, slide it out over the pin, and kind of just yank it off. This passenger side's got some wires on it. So we get your new one and slide it back in the same way. Just pop it on and it'll clip over the pin like that. This top one will do the same thing. Just like that. So yeah, that's what it'll all look like all done. So your hood struts are good. Now the hood won't fall on your head. And we're gonna do the fuel filter now. Yeah, I'd say they work pretty good. That doesn't. See, I got the car jacked up now. I only take off one hose clamp underneath, and it looks like I can get the other one up top. So I'm gonna try my best to film that operation, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get the good angle on it.
It looks like there's like a little 10 mil bolt like holding it in a clamp up there. So I'm not gonna be able to take that out on camera. But I'll put like a little arrow on the screen to it. That comes out, and this hose clamp comes out down here. So yeah, I was able to get this hose clamp off. I'm gonna cut this zip tie, and then hopefully I could just take this whole line off the filter and then change it over to the new filter. Let's see if I can dig this line off of this hard line. I don't know why I punished myself. Oh, it just broke loose. Not too bad, not too bad. Into my fucking mouth, so. All right, so now that I got that bottom hose off, I'm gonna try to snake a screwdriver down here and get this top hose off, and then the filter will be out. So as you can see, it is coming out. Definitely not the easiest one to get to. Yeah, so hose clamps off, try to pull this fuel line off. I apologize because you probably can't see anything that's going on here. So as you can see, I got that hose off the top of the filter. Gonna go back underneath and loosen that 10 mil bolt I showed you guys earlier, and hopefully slide this filter out and slide the new one in. All right, so I'm gonna admit that was not fun at all. Yeah, that 10 mil bolt, they jacked the car up way higher than I did. I'm just too lazy to actually go up and jack it up more. But the old filter is out.
It's got a BMW logo on it. I'm wondering if it's the original filter. This car does have 270,000 miles on it. Doesn't look too bad. It's definitely seen better days. So yeah, that's our old filter. This is our new filter. I'm gonna see if I have a line that fits this, although this line doesn't look too crazy, but if I have line, I'm just gonna put a new little piece of line on it. New filter has a little line just like the old one, arrow going towards the fuel rail, so that's nice. Can't put it in backwards if you have the arrow there. Yeah, if your fuel filter looks like this one that I pulled out of my car, I mean, like, and if your car's like mine, where all the fuel lines are deteriorating over the years, you're probably gonna want to change it out. I mean, I'm sure if I cut this thing open, there's gonna be a bunch of sediment in it. Maybe I will try to cut it open. See, actually, I did cut the top of it off, and I mean, ignore all the metal shavings in it from cutting it off, but you can't really, it is hard to see in here, but all inside the filter itself, there's like all sediment in between all the little coils of the filter, all the little folds of the filter. So yeah, it was definitely time to replace this. All right, so the new fuel filter is all ready to go in. I got a new piece of hose left over from when I did the tank lines, new hose clamp. This old line, I really didn't want to reuse it because after I started to bend the hose a little bit, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it was really starting to crack. It was just basically waiting to leak. And to be quite honest, I'm tired of dealing with fuel leaks on this car, so I'm definitely gonna have to order more lines. This is my last little piece, but I saw a couple more lines down there that look real sketchy. I want to get them replaced soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and start getting this filter smacked back in. I forgot to mention, when you pull the filter out of the little bracket it's in, after you take that 10 mil out, there's a little rubber sleeve that goes over it, probably just to prevent vibration and just to hold it into the bracket better. But you're gonna slide that up on your new filter, and then you're good to start going back together. So yeah, I'm trying to get you back on the phone. The 10 mils in the side right there, I don't know if you can see, it's like a clamp. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up. That holds the filter in place. So yeah, I got that hose on the top of the filter down there. I'm going to start it, make sure it doesn't leak, and then we can wrap this one up. And I guess soon we're going to be replacing the battery, which I don't think I need to make a video on that, but it might just make its way into a video. Okay, to absolutely no surprise, car's dead, and I do not feel like jumping it tonight. I'd have to move like 3 different cars to pull my car up to jump it. So we're just going to wrap this up now. I guess we can take the maul out from under the hood, holding the hood up, because new hood struts actually hold the hood up. New fuel filters in. There's definitely a couple other fuel lines in here that I want to replace when I get to them. Like the top one going to the filter, a couple other lines, vacuum lines. There's a bunch of stuff I need to replace before we really start going crazy in this build, but I'm feeling pretty good at where we're at right now. Just gotta clean some tools up and all, but I'll do that all off camera. So for now, thanks for watching this video. Next video will be probably the first part of the shovel head hardtail build, and if not, it'll be on the parts that I ordered for this that are coming in. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, click like. Like I said, I try to run through this kind of in depth, but with the being under the car and I don't have a lift, I'm pretty sure the first time I make money from YouTube, I'm buying a lift. I'm kind of overdoing this kind of stuff on the ground. I do it at work all day because I'm a diesel mechanic. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to click like, make sure to comment, make sure to share the video, and we'll see you next time.